What's good, everybody, man? You here with the newest, the soon-to-be hottest podcast of them all. We going by all I'm saying. You got me, Juice. You got my boy T3, and we got my boy Key. It's our first episode, so what we're gonna be doing is breaking down the games for the wild card. We got a little friendly wager going on. Nothing too major. Just some bragging rights. But we're gonna be keeping tally on who gets the most games correct.
Let's see what Trey gotta say.
I ain't gonna say nothing, boy. Y'all make it happen, bro. Bro, I'm ready for my rebuttals.
What you got?
Shit, just know whoever you pick out of this game, bro, I'm rebutting it.
Okay, so Colts Bills first game we're gonna do. I'm not gonna lie, I am a Colts fan, so I am gonna take the Colts to win the game. The Bills are ranked 17 in rushing, so they're not the best rush defensive team. We have the third, rusher of the year. So what we need to do is run the ball and keep the ball out of Josh Allen's hands. But also the Colts is ranked Colts are ranked 20 in passing defense, and that's the Bills' specialty. So what we need to do is play better zone defense or run the ball to keep them off the field. If I was to take the spread, I'll take the Colts plus 6.5, because if we do lose, it should be a close game. See what's losing. If we do lose, it'd be 34-31, close, tight game. But if we do win, it would be a 34-31. I see it both ways. And so I would take the over 51.5, and I would take the spread on the Colts. So if the Colts can run the ball and keep the Bills on the back of their heels and keep Josh Allen and the Colts standing on the sideline, I can see them winning the game, because the Colts got nothing to lose. We got everything in the game. I mean, everybody's counting us out, so that's what I got for my first game. So I'm taking the Colts.
Taking the Colts?
Yeah.
All right, dog. I ain't gonna lie, bro. That was a good analysis. I know one thing. Y'all going against a MVP quarterback right now. You know what I'm saying? He a big body, big dog. And I think if Cole Beasley don't play, y'all got a better chance. He ain't played last game, and he also ain't practiced today or yesterday or Monday. So Cole Beasley, for one, he need to play. So I don't know. I don't see how Josh Allen is number one without Cole Beasley. He got Stephon Diggs, but he need Cole on the other side to help him out. The Colts is top 3 defense this year. I ain't gonna lie. But for this game, though, y'all gotta stop Josh Allen and Stephon Diggs. That boy's on fire right now, right? It can be snowing too. Like, even if it's snowing, that's your best bet if it's snowing, though, because Devin Singletary ain't running a dog thing. Him or my boy named Zach Moss ain't running nothing either. So if y'all stop the Bills with the run game, y'all gotta play keep up. If Josh Allen get the ball first, it's over with. So for me, I'm taking the Bills. I'm also taking the under on this game, because the weather and where Buffalo at?
New York.
It's in New York.
Yeah, bro.
Yes, bro. In New York.
Buffalo, New York.
Yeah.
Oh damn.
That's
I don't know what the weather is out there, but shit, I know it's
supposed to be cold. No, it's like 29 degrees and sunny.
bro, so playoff game.
29 and sunny.
As of right now.
Oh man, y'all gonna need some help. I don't know. Is Rock playing?
Ain't practiced yet, so we'll see.
Oh yeah. I hope he don't play, because Rock. I don't even lie. Rock, he gonna be on somebody else's team next year, bro. He needs some help.
Yeah, bro, need help.
I was a fan of Rock too, bro. I was a fan of Rock. This year he just been getting.
Don't remind me, bro. He get toasted at least once a game. And I already know what they're gonna do. John
real,
Brown. It's a wrap.
Yeah. For real, for
It's a
real.
wrap.
I know Rose probably following the best, and then Rock is sheesh.
Yeah, bro.
Yeah, it's gonna be a good game, bro.
Bowl season.
Yeah,
Yeah, we'll see.
it's gonna be a good game on that one. I take the Bills on this one though, in the under. That's
So
all I gotta
we
say
so
on
we
that one.
so we 1-1 with Bills and Colts, huh? So I'm the tiebreaker.
Yep.
Yeah.
All right. So you already know where I'm going with it, man. I'm taking the Bills on this one. I got Bills winning. Yeah, Colts top 3, top 5, top 3 defense. The Bills defense is also, it's cool. But the thing that get me is that the Colts is 1-4 against AFC playoff teams. Not saying like they were just out there getting destroyed by these contender teams. Besides, I mean, Titans, Derrick Henry went crazy that game, but I mean, it's King Henry. What you do about that? Kind of like what Keith said. They got to force them to run. Like the Bills, they had Devin Singletary and Zach Moss. Like those are not top running backs in any shape or form. But Josh Allen is a dog, man. He just put up 56 on the Dolphins, who is, I think they was like 6 in defense.
Yeah.
And that was a statement game. It wasn't like no last game. Like Dolphins ain't got nothing to lose. They playing for a playoff spot, and went out there and got torched. Touchdown after touchdown, interception after interception. Granted, I mean, Tua's a rookie. Phillip Rivers got that playoff experience. He got this, he got a lot of years on him, so he ain't gonna make the rookie mistakes. But like I said, it's a playoff game. Up in Buffalo, cold weather. I mean, they best bet is to force them to run the ball, but I don't know. When you got Josh Allen back there slinging it the way he's been doing it this year, that man looking scary. He been tearing up.
Yeah.
They on a 6-game win streak.
He's slanging it, huh?
6 games. They hot right now, Key. They hot. They coming for y'all. They bold prediction, man. Like
I wouldn't be surprised if Colts win though. Like I'm taking the Bills, but I wouldn't be surprised if Colts defense.
It's gonna be a good game. I think it'll come down to a field goal. I got 24-21 Bills.
So y'all taking the spread on the Colts? Y'all take the spread on the Colts plus 6.5?
Yeah, I would take it. It's gonna be a close game. It's gonna be a close game. I think it'll be decided by a field goal. Like I said, it's a playoff game. The playoff atmosphere is different than just regular season.
Yeah, for sure.
It's gonna be defense played. So, but both teams put up a good amount of points this season, like whoever they play. So, but I'm rolling with 24-21. Like I said, that playoff atmosphere is a little different.
Ooh. So I got 34-31. You said 24-21. And try and get your score.
Shit, I ain't even get a score, but if I had to get one, I'm gonna have to go 21-17.
We all taking the spread on the Colts. Everybody's taking the spread on the Colts. Cool.
Yeah, for you bettors out there now, all I'm saying is you gotta bet on us, man. Get that. Listen to us. Take that spread with the Colts.
So we're gonna move to the next game.
I think that's the game of the week.
Yeah. True. Hopefully it is. Hopefully we don't get out there and get embarrassed. But next game we go to next game we go to is the Rams and Seahawks. So mine's is gonna be short and sweet. Jared Goff is practicing. Today was his first day back. We seen what they did to them earlier this year. The Seahawks been on a decline since the beginning of the year. They started off real hot. DK was doing his thing. I thought DK was going to lead the lead in receiving, but you can see how that went. I don't think he was top 5 in receiving. So the Rams defense is top notch. Number 2 in receiving, number 3 in rushing. I think number 2.
Sir.
Russell ain't been the same since he had his son. I don't know what Sierra doing to him, but she doing something to that man. But I ain't gonna lie, I'm gonna take the underdogs in this one too. I'm gonna take it to the Rams. Jared Goff be back. I mean, he just had thumb surgery, but I think this defense wins in the game.
Mm.
The spread is -3.5 for the Seahawks, so I'm gonna take the +3.5 with the Rams winning. I just think Aaron Donald, Jalen Ramsey gonna follow DK like he did earlier this year, and they win. I'm say 2017. It'll be a low scoring game. Defense should be there. Should be a good defensive game. Uh, I just don't see the Seahawks. They decline. Their offense and then their defense is not as good as we expected with Jamal Adams. So I'm taking Rams 2017. That's what I got on it. That's just my predictions. What I got. Nothing too big on that one.
Yeah. Shit. All I gotta say is you tell me. You tell me. You seen the film. You know what I'm saying? The first time the Seahawks played the Rams, they lost. And DK had 2 catches for 28 yards. So, and Russell Wilson ain't throw 1 touchdown that game at all. He ain't do a dog. He ain't do a damn thing in that game. So if what I'm gonna say, if Goff come out here playing like he should be playing, shit, I'm taking the Rams too. I ain't gonna lie. This is my underdog game right here, boy. Cause Russell Wilson lost to the Colt McCoy and the Giants. So like the Giants, Giants suck, but I ain't gonna lie. They 6 wins, but they defense cold. Not cold, but they up there. They rising. You know what I'm saying? With Bradbury over there. I ain't seen Xavier, Alabama boy. I ain't seen him do nothing crazy yet. I don't know if he played.
He just picked off Andy Dalton.
Yeah, to seal the game.
Sunday to seal the game.
Yep.
Yeah. Well, shit. Yeah, I'm going Rams. But that's really all I gotta say about that one. It's it.
All right, so we got 2 Rams. That leave me. Well, I'm going Seahawks on this one. All right. We still don't know if Jared Goff is going to play. I think it came out earlier. Sean McVay said that he's not letting anybody know until like right before game time on who's going to be starting. Honestly, I think Jared Goff will play. I think they still evaluating it, probably trying to see how he's doing in practice. Like you say, he's practicing. The downside to the Seahawks is let me stop there. The downside to the Rams is Jared Goff. If he doesn't play, then that's like their only downfall. As far as Seahawks go, you know me, I drafted Russ in fantasy, so I was living life for the first 3 weeks, and then after that he just played like poo. Like I don't know what the hell got in him, but this man Russ ain't threw for more than 2 touchdowns since week 7 against San Fran.
Yeah, bro.
Every other game has been 2 or 1. Like he hasn't threw for more than 2 touchdowns since week 7. That's the first half of the season. Like you gotta step it up. But this is a playoff game. Russ been in this environment already. Like he know what he got to do. He got the experience. Like he can't come out there and BS. I don't think he will. I mean they've been on a 4-game win streak. They've been trying to find their groove back. But the 2 things that get me is that he ain't threw for more than 2 touchdowns in the first half of the season, and DK is going to be the deciding factor for that offense against them. Like that's the game breaker on the Seahawks side is DK. When he shut down, like when they played the first time, and Ramsey had him locked up, shout out Akon, that man couldn't. What'd you say, Trey? 2 catches?
2 catches, yeah. He only had 2 catches.
Nothing. Like, I mean, what can you do about that? Like, best corner in the league. Like you said, that defense is top notch. So it's gonna be a tough one. But the thing is, like, I mean, see how they can run the ball pretty good. Like, they're not terrible. They got Chris Carson been straight. I also got my boy, former Texan for a little bit, you know. But yeah, man, they got good change of pace back. If they can establish the run game pretty good and Russ can get back to how he played the first 4 games, I think they take it 17-10. I think it'll be a low scoring game. I don't think it'd be too high. 17-10 Seahawks. Yep. So that's what I'm rolling with. That's my word, and I'm sticking to it.
Hey Trey. Trey's gone. All right, cool. So yeah, you'll take the Seahawks -3.5.
Yeah, I take the
They
Seahawks
spread.
-3.5.
Would you take the under? That's cool.
Yes, sir. I'll take that under 17-10, man. 17-10. It's my prediction.
So we're just gonna move on. So for the last game on Saturday, they got it's gonna be the Bucks versus the Giants. So I'm gonna make this nice and simple.
Washington.
Oh, I'm sorry, Washington, because the Eagles folded. The Eagles folded. That's why. Yeah, about that was wild. No, that NFL team should never do that.
Little quick side note. I'm not gonna lie. So, like you said, NFL teams shouldn't do that. You shouldn't intentionally throw a game. But people giving him a lot of criticism for it. But it's probably the smartest thing he could have did at that point to lock in that earlier draft pick. I think they would have went to pick 10, either 10 or 11. I'm pretty sure it's 10. They would have went to pick 10, but instead they lost and got picked 6.
Who we think they're going to get is still going to be there at 10.
You think so? We'll say that for another video because
we'll say that for another.
We'll say that for another video.
So my bad. It's the Washington football team is who they playing, but I'm gonna keep this one nice and simple. Taking the Bucks. They got Alex Smith as quarterback. They got they playing the Bucks #1 in rushing defense. So Antonio Gibson is not about to be running all over the place. The one thing is though, they do have the 20th ranked passing defense. The Bucks do. So if the Washington football team want any chance, they got to throw the ball. But I do not put my trust in Alex Smith, not with half a leg. You know what I'm saying? And half an ankle. So if this was they got a chance, man. But I'm gonna take 27-17. The Bucks win. I just don't see it, man. I mean, he got a couple weapons on the offense for the Washington football team. Logan Thomas been doing this thing. Terry, he do his thing all the time. And then you got Antonio Gibson. But if they can't run the ball, they need to be able to run the ball. If they can run the ball, they'll have a chance. I'm not gonna say they win, but they will still be in the game. And their defense has to attack Brady, just attack him. Chase Young has to have his best game ever, ever in his life to win this game. If they win, it's going to be because Chase Young and that D line.
That D line, yeah.
Is going to if they win, the D line is going to win them that game. But I don't think their offense is good enough to beat the Bucks. So 27-17. That's what I got, and that's what I'm sticking with.
27-17.
Yep. Man, what you think?
I'm right with you, man. But Bucks and Washington, like you said, I'm not putting my trust in Alex Smith. Not saying he's a terrible quarterback, but I mean, yeah, I'm not putting my trust into him.
Playing Tom Brady.
A couple key things is Mike Evans' injury he had. What was that? Sunday. He had the injury Sunday. He been practicing, but it's been limited type things. He hasn't been doing too much. But at the same time, you still got Gronk. You still got Chris Godwin. You still got AB. That team has 3 receivers who's going to be #1 on any team they want to be on. So they lose Mike Evans for the week, and then you still got to worry about all these other threats that he got.
Crazy.
I mean, Brady been hot too. It's like they finally clicking. They past couple of games, he been going crazy. He been doing his thing. Like you said, the only way I feel like Washington stays in this game is if they D-line is because they D-line gonna get pressure. They D-line is top notch. Brady is nowhere near any close to a mobile quarterback. So if once that pocket start collapsing.
Well, also Tom Brady gets real pissed when he start getting hit. So,
it's a problem when he get hit. He be cutting them boys
if he
out.
keeps getting hit. He get frustrated, and that's what they need. They need Tom Brady to be frustrated to win this game, to be in the game, get him off his heels and toes, keep him on his ass if they want to win this game. So you said 27,
Once that
17?
start collapsing, I got 28-17. I think Brady go for four tugs.
So if you was a betting man, you'll take that spread.
If I was a betting man, I'm definitely taking that spread. Bucks, it's too many weapons. You got Chris Godwin, AB, Mike Evans, Gronk. You got what's the other boy name? Brake. You got Leonard Fournette, Ronald Jones. Like, you still got Scotty Miller. Like, it's too many weapons over there. You got the GOAT quarterback back there, like, playing it. Like, what you supposed to do about that?
Nothing you can do.
So. Nothing you can do about it. Like, nothing you can do about it. And their defense is, I mean, yeah, the pass defense ain't the best, but it most definitely ain't the worst. I mean,
true. The thing is, like, the Washington football team got one of the top ranked passing defense too, though.
Yeah, that's true.
So it's like
that's why I pointed out they got all these weapons. They got 3 receivers who can be number ones. I don't care what pass defense you got, unless you got corners that can go be number ones on every team, playing every corner on that team. I don't think you can do too much about that. Right?
So I don't know if Trey's back yet, but we're just gonna keep going. We're gonna hop right into Sundays. We're gonna skip the Ravens and Titans. So I know he really wanna do that one. I don't know what happened to him. He fell off planet Earth, but we'll just keep moving on, and we're gonna skip the Titans and the Ravens. We'll come back to that one. So jumping right into this Bears and Saints game. Believe Michael Thomas should be back off of IR this week.
Sure, we'll see.
I don't know how I feel about Michael Thomas. Drafting him number 1 with the 4th pick. I had the 4th pick or 3rd pick, thinking Michael Thomas was going to be. I had the 3rd pick, so I drafted Michael Thomas with the 3rd pick in fantasy.
C-Max, Saquon, and then
Michael Thomas.
Yeah.
So I messed up. Obviously, I didn't win no money or make the playoffs drafting Michael Thomas with the 1st pick. But hey, you live and learn. So I have a bitter taste of Michael Thomas with me right now because I had him last year. Then this year he let me down, man. I thought I was gonna be doing something with the Breeze and Michael Thomas duo on fantasy, but that duo let me completely down. But to the game, I got the Saints. It's gonna be they win by at least 10 or more. I don't believe in Trubisky, man. I mean, he's been playing good since Nick Foles got hurt. But the Saints is too much. The Saints always make it to the first round. They always pass the first round. Then we see what they do the second round. They'll get cheated some way.
Boo-hoo. So they go cry like.
Sorry, we getting Saints fans on here, but they still like and subscribe. But yeah, they always get the first round in. They always get a little taste of the playoffs, and then that second round, some way somehow, they got cheated. So actually, I'm gonna take 30-17. I don't think Trubisky is
30-17.
I don't think he's good enough. Unless David Montgomery come out here and have an AK game when he has 6 touchdowns, I don't see them beating the Saints. Saints is top 5 in rushing and passing. They're top 5 in rushing and passing defense.
They defense this year is.
And the Bears' offense is ranked low. It's low. It's low. Denver had a better offense ranking. It's better ranked offense than the only people below the Bears is New England, Jacksonville, Bengals, Washington football team, Giants, and Jets. So you put that in perspective. Them boys ain't ready for the Saints. But the thing is, this what I'm ready for. I'll like if the Seahawks do win, they gotta play New Orleans. if the Rams win, they got to play the Buck. So that's what I want to see. I know I said the Rams, but I wouldn't mind seeing Seahawks versus Saints second round. That's gonna be a good one.
That's what I'm banking on seeing.
That's gonna be a good one. So, but yeah, I'm taking Saints 30-17. What you got for that game?
Mine's pretty close. I got Saints winning 31-21. I'm with you. I don't believe in Mitch at all. Like, I don't care how good he's been playing. I mean, don't get me wrong, he's been playing good. Like, it's like ever since he played us, and they beat the hell out of us. He's been balling. But with that being said, I'm still not a believer in Mitch. Like, get him out of here. David Montgomery, like he turned up. He was not doing nothing for real, but he finally found his way. But like you said, that Saints defense is nice. I'm not saying David Montgomery won't come out here and be able to do anything, but that Saints defense is nice. I'm giving them 21 points, like so. But AK, that's the biggest threat of this game. AK is backfield matchup nightmare. He can run on you, go out for a pass. He's that offense. Like,
yeah,
a lot of people thought it would be Michael Thomas again this year. AK is the offense. Like, he's the offense. I'm pretty sure I was reading earlier he's expected to come back from the COVID-19 little things they had.
They only got to miss like a week for that.
That's what I'm saying. So he should be back unless somehow some crazy stuff happens. Now that right there would be crazy if he. That's going to be the Saints thing. Like, if somehow, some way he don't come back, Saints is going to be like everybody else only had to miss a week.
Oh yeah, they're gonna cry about something. There'll be something. The thing is though, is Michael Thomas even practicing this week?
I haven't seen anything on it.
Yeah, I haven't heard anything either. I'm kind of curious. So I'm about to look it up real quick.
I don't know what's going on, man. He had a rough 2020.
Yeah, he did. Yeah, 2020 was rough for a lot of people, and he was one of them. He was one of them, man. He was definitely one of them. But yeah, he did practice. He practiced.
He practiced. All right. Well, we'll see what he do. I'm not really. He ain't did nothing. Even in the games that he did play.
Yeah, even when he was back, and they were trying to blame it on the like ankle still, but
yeah, like, man, I don't know about all that. I'm not a believer this season for him. So like I said, AK, he will be the threat for the Saints for him in the defense, of course. Mitch, this will either make you or break you.
If you want to get paid.
Yeah, like this will either this game will make or break you. Like, you lead them to the playoffs, shouldn't be enough.
So you think he get paid or what? Paid or what?
Honestly, it depends on what happens in the free agency. It's a lot of good quarterbacks that could be looking to move places. So I think if the Bears don't pay him, he will go to a team, regardless. Like
somebody will pay him though.
Yeah, he'll get paid somewhere, but it all comes down to how much money he wants from Chicago. So
I think he take whatever he get, but I think he'll be the surprise for this offseason. Okay. I think he'll be the surprise for it. So
resign with the Bears?
Either he resign and it'd be like, yo, that's way too much, or he go to a team we didn't expect at all. Like, they ain't even need a quarterback. And then he somehow like win a starting job. Some way, somehow. Like, it would just be like, what? Why did they even sign him? They don't even need him. They have such and such. I don't know who team it would be. Like, it'd be like, I can see him like going to the Raiders. They have freaking Mariota, him, and Derek Carr all competing for the starting job, and like somehow he wins, and like they just let Mariota walk, and Derek Carr, they try to like trade him or something or some crazy crap, and just be like, I guess so, whatever. But what was the score for that one you had again?
31-21.
31-21. So they stay in, but we take the Saints for the spread. I think the spread is 6.5. 31-21. Yeah, I think that spread is pretty. I'm I'm surprised that spread's that close. I think it would be way, way more. No, actually, the spread is 10. So I guess you're taking the Bears spread.
Okay.
You
I
take
was
the
about
Bears
to say
spread.
they must be banking on. Yeah.
Cool. So this is the night game. We skipped over the Titans and Ravens game. Dre's a Titans fan, so I know he's gonna have all type of predictions for this game. He's probably gonna have some numbers nobody knew about. How many times the O line blocked to the left? How many times the O line blocked to the right? So we say that
Some
one for
crazy
him.
stuff.
We would say that one for him. Hopefully he's back. But we're gonna go to the Sunday night game. We're gonna go to the Browns and Steelers game. So, oh man, I have a. We lost to both these teams this year, so I'm kind of bigger about both these teams. I really don't care who wins. You want to be honest? I don't care who wins this game. Like it is what it is. But just for my fam, I'm gonna pick the Steelers because that's my whole mom's side of the family. The Steelers total defense ranked number 3. The stage is too big for Baker. If they had Odell, I think they'll do something. But then again, I don't know which Big Ben will get. I don't think the Steelers should have rested him. I don't think the Steelers should at least let him play half because the Colts game, they came out the first half and they were terrible. They were terrible. And then I don't know what they had at halftime, and I don't know what the Colts didn't have halftime. But the Steelers' offense really picked up and their defense. So I think they should at least play the first half of Week 17 to keep that momentum going, and so they can be ready. But they benched not the whole team, but just Ben Roethlisberger. Like he wasn't already playing. He wasn't playing like good enough to be rested Week 17. So I'm taking Steelers. I think the Bills and Colts will be the highest scoring game with good defenses, but I think it's the second highest. I'm taking 28-24. Taking the Steelers, but I just think the stage too big for Baker. The Steelers defense is too good, but then if we get Big Ben, we've been getting for in this season. I mean, to be honest, if the 5-yard pass ain't to him, man, he ain't been that good. Like he should not have been rested. He should not have been rested last week. He should have played at least a quarter, at least a half. Keep the momentum going from the Colts second half, and just be ready. But I mean, we'll see. I mean, he's a vet, so I'm taking the Steelers. I think they beat them twice this year too. They beat them both games. No, the Browns won one.
Yeah, I'll get into it. So I'm taking Steelers too. As much as I want the Browns to win this game, I'm taking the Steelers 34-31. My points, Baker's playing good. Like he's on the roll. The biggest thing that the Browns have is that 1-2 punch. This is the best running back duo in NFL right now with Kareem Hunt and Nick Chubb. Like both of them can run crazy. Like that's 2 starting running backs for real. Like once you get a rest,
ran for 1,000 yards.
Exactly. Like that's that 1-2 punch is gonna be nice. And then we've been seeing it all year. When you got Nick Chubb and Kareem Hunt back there, it sets up play action. That's Baker's favorite thing to do: roll out, catch somebody wide open, deep. So
you say you're taking the Steelers, right?
I'm taking Steelers still, but I'm just getting into why I think the Browns.
Yeah.
So, like I said, I want them to win. They have all those things. But with that also being said, Big Ben got a lot of weapons at wide receiver. At the end of the day, Big Ben is Big Ben. Just to touch on what you said, he had a couple of games where that boy played like hot garbage. Against the Bengals, hot garbage. Like,
yeah.
If we get that Big Ben, it's a wrap. But if we get anything, average Big Ben or good Big Ben, I think they win. They played twice this year. First time they beat them 38-7. Stumped on them boys. The second game, which is last week.
Right.
They lost by 2 with no Big Ben. Brian, you can't do that. You can't let a backup quarterback come in here and you barely win. Like you had a it came down to the last minute of the game where you finally got a touchdown, and then the Steelers go out and get a touchdown, and then they kick an onside. You have to recover. You want to get the backup quarterback. So with that being said, that's why I got the Steelers winning. They already beat them once this year in a blowout. The second time they played, they only lost by 2 without their starting QB. I just don't see the Browns really winning. As much as I want them to win,
Yeah.
I don't see them really winning.
Yeah. I mean, and then also like they're missing a play caller too. Like their head coach is their play caller.
Oh dang, yeah, that's right.
You're not coaching.
That's happened today, though. Yeah, he's not coaching this week. That's crazy.
That's definitely, I think, a big. Nah, I mean, their special team coordinator is going to be their head coach this week, and I'm pretty sure he sits in the offensive room, but I'm pretty sure they got Zoom going, and he's going to be ready.
Yeah.
But I just think against the number 3, against a number 3 ranked defense, and you don't have your play caller, you have a long night. So you're gonna have a long night. I don't know if the offensive coordinator is gonna call the game or the head coach as the special team coordinator. I mean, it should be fine. I mean, that's why you got an offensive coordinator for times like this, right?
Yeah, exactly. But I mean, who was it? Who was it that they didn't have a coach this year for one of the games? I don't remember what team it was. Dang, it's gonna bite me. I don't remember exactly what team it was, but they didn't have their head coach for one of the games. And got towed up. So
I can't remember who you're talking. I don't know who it is, but
can't remember.
Trey is not here, so we're gonna do the last game of the week. It's the Ravens and Titans. You know, big Colts fan, diehard Colts fan. So it's hard and hurt for me to say this, even though the Titan fan picked against my Colts. Supposed to be looking out for each other, but it's all good. It's good, but I got Titans, man. I mean, they ain't stopped Derrick Henry yet. Derrick Henry is King Henry, man. I mean,
King Henry
for a reason. But I mean, he ran over them last playoffs, and I don't see the Colts. I don't see the Titans switching up the game plan from Derrick Henry. I mean, the Ravens got to come out here and throw the ball. They want to win. Lamar has to throw the ball, and they're gonna let him throw the ball too. They're gonna want him. They're gonna literally be like, "Hey, beat us. If you want to beat us, beat us."
Damn, bro, you coming here yelling for?
Myself messed up the whole time. What game y'all on, bro?
Well, good thing for you, bro. We say the last game, Titans and Ravens. We did everybody, but we say the last. We say
did everybody.
Yeah, bro.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah, bro.
Oh, it's some bull, bro.
Oh man.
Hey man, you win some, you lose some. All right. You get them next time, Tiger.
A little quick recap, Trey. Since you're here now, we just want to know who you're gonna take for the games you missed. We got.
You got it, yeah.
Are you there?
So
we got you miss Bucks Washington. Just who you got and what score, so we can keep a tally of.
Bucks beating their ass. Be like goddamn 35-14.
All right, then you got. We ain't do Ravens and Titans yet. Bears Saints.
See, this was the one I had to talk about, but.
Go ahead, man. Give you a little perspective real quick. We want to hear it.
For the time's sake, man, I damn, bro, I go Saints, man. Just we on quick break, but it'll be a close game, bro. I think Saints win by a touchdown, so it'll be like. And NFL score different though. Niggas can just kick field goal, touchdown, be all over the place. I think it'd be 24-17. But Bears got a good chance of winning though. I ain't gonna lie, cause Breeze, Kamara he ain't practice all week, and he his first game back is on Sunday. So I don't think practice matters in the playoffs. They do walkthroughs anyway, but still, Trubisky been playing. He been playing beautifully. But I'm gonna go Saints though. 24-17. We in that game real quick.
Brown Steelers.
It's another game, bro. I go Steelers though because Browns got a whole new play caller, whole new staff because they Corona and stuff. Baker barely beat Mason Rudolph.
Yep.
Yeah. I mean, I know Steelers been bad, but they ain't Browns bad to lose. And the Steelers defense is beautiful. So the Steelers win. They win by at least 5, nigga, 6. They win by 6 at least. Steelers win. I ain't taking the score though because I don't know.
Okay, cool. So we was on this Titans and Ravens game. I just finished. I was pretty much saying King Henry. That's all I need to say. King Henry's King Henry. I'm taking the Titans. 17-14. Titans is gonna have a beat us. We're gonna stop the run type thing. So if you want to beat us, throw the ball. Beat us with your arm. So I mean, and if the Ravens throw the ball, they got a good chance. But if the Ravens come out here with the game plan, with running the ball, optioning, running the ball, option, pass, unless they can get some deep ones, I think the Titans is going to be playing very soft coverage. So, but I'm still taking the Titans 17-14, low scoring game, a lot of running, a lot of time being ran off from running the ball, and just a lot of running. But if I had to pick an MVP for that game, I'll pick in Derrick Henry for sure. So, what you got, Trey, for that one?
For that one, I'm scared. I'm scared of the Ravens. You know, I'm Titans fans, for whoever don't know. But I'm scared of the Ravens, man, for real. Because we got the number one running back. But they got the number one, top 5 rushing offense of all time. This year, I ain't say all time. This year. So, and our defense is horrible. Like, we last place. Like, we the worst defense of all time. Like, we had David Johnson out there looking like goddamn Saquon Barkley. So this is gonna be it's gonna be a scary one. If the Titans need to come out strong, because the Ravens can't play from behind. They can't. They ain't no comeback team. They gotta beat the lead and then waste the clock. You know what I'm saying? Like, just like us, we lead, run the ball, just like the Colts and the Bills. Lead, run the ball. So I'm taking the Titans, of course. But the score though, I'm gonna go 30-24. It's gonna be a big one because we ain't got no defense to stop Lamar. We can't tackle Lamar, but this defense ain't the same defense as last year, divisional round. I know we played them this year and spanked them, but still, Derrick Henry gonna come out, do what he need to do. They're gonna watch the Packers film on how to stop Derrick Henry. They're gonna watch Pittsburgh film on how to stop Derrick Henry. All you gotta do, I don't know how to stop the nigga, bro, but them niggas do. They're gonna watch the film how to stop Derrick Henry. But I take Titans though, 30-24.
You think?
24. I'm taking I'm gonna wait for it. I'm gonna say that part last. I'm gonna get into all the stuff. So they both run teams, like they're both run first teams. Like you said, what was the fake about the other day? Lamar never beat the Titans. Is that what it was? Yeah, never beat the Titans yet. I don't know, man. This might be the time he do it. Them boys been hot ever since he pulled that Paul Pierce. Ran to the back, go use the bathroom real quick, come back. They've been hot ever since. They've been balling. He's been doing his thing. The Ravens had 3 rushers, almost 1,000. They had Lamar with 1,000. They had J.K. with just under 1,000, like 900, and then Gus Edwards had like 700 something. Yeah. So they gonna run that ball. They like to run that ball. If I'm them, they can keep running the ball. I'm not scared to run the ball against the Titans if I'm them. Like, and I'm definitely not scared to throw it. But at the same time, on the other side of the field, you got King Henry, big 2K. You know, he rushed for 1,000 times 2.
I'm gonna say 2,000.
Yeah, 1,000 times 2. That's a hard man to stop, and I don't really think the Ravens are gonna be able to stop him. Like he's still gonna do what he want to do. Out. I mean, it's Derrick Henry. At the same time, they got a 1,000-yard receiver over there. Tannehill been playing good football. That's another team that can really get some good play action off. Like Derrick Henry is the focal point of that offense. As you can see in their last game, everybody thought Derrick Henry was running the ball. But you see Ryan Tannehill going on the left side of the field, walking in touchdown, because everybody's focused solely on Derrick Henry. And Ryan Tannehill low-key got some burners on him. So with all that being said, I'm going to go 35-24. Titans.
That boy, they got two corners over there. Marlon Humphrey and Marcus Peters. Marlon Humphrey, he more of a tackler, but if we got to make sure the DBs have to tackle Henry. That's all we got to do, bro. If he gets outside, make sure the DBs 1-on-1. Henry is over with. Game over.
That's it for the wild card predictions. Like I said, it's the first episode, so we working on it. Anything else y'all gotta say? Biggest MVP for the weekend. Who has the best stats for the weekend out of Saturday and Sunday? Who has the best stats?
I'm gonna go. Dang, mine is between 3 players. It's either Brady, Alvin Kamara, or Derrick Henry.
Trey?
Shit, I'm going off the rip. It's either Brady. I'm going Brady. I was gonna pick Josh Allen, but I'm going Brady. Brady gonna show out.
I'm gonna go with Mr. 2K himself, man. He gonna have a big game this week. That's MVP for the week, man. Biggest stat game of the week. He's gonna go to King Henry, man. I mean, you see what he been doing.
You going Henry? You going Brady? I guess that's two of my people. So I'm gonna go with AK then. As long as AK play, I'm gonna go with AK. He a threat. Not saying he a Derrick Henry, but he just as much of a threat because he can catch out the backfield.
Yep.
And he would still run that route.
Yeah. So that's the end of all I'm saying. Stay tuned though. Like, subscribe. We're gonna be talking about fantasy football. We're gonna be talking about betting, predictions, drafting, off season, hirings, firings, GMs. Shout out to the Texans. We're gonna be talking about a lot of stuff. We're gonna talk about not just football. It's a sports podcast, so we'll get some basketball in, but other sports and stuff like that. But our main focus is gonna be on football. So stay tuned for the next episode. And all I'm saying is like and subscribe. Peace out, everybody.
Peace.
If you wanna be